10 burning questions fans have after Season 5. Cobra Kai Season 5 had more epic fights, new and old crews, and returning protagonists. But fans had more additional questions regarding the events that developed. Cobra Kai Season 5 brings on the high kicks as Miyagi-Do/Eagle Fang and Cobra Kai face each other for another round of martial arts fights. But things took a turn after what happened during the All Valley tournament, with CHOZEN arriving into the picture to help Daniel, while Tori had her confidential strategies to expose Terry Silver, which suggested this Season 5 wasn't going to be like another. But this new season was an echo of the Karate Kid 3, as Daniel and Terry's feud continued as the driving force for the events. Particularly, protagonist Hua had come back. While most Cobra Kai season finales culminated with more stress between competing dojos, Season 5 was a unique occasion that found a happy ending, such as couples reconciling and Terry being exposed for his offenses. Season 5 also had unresolved issues, such as Devin and Kenny's future, Carmen and Gianni's baby, and the dojo's official name. With the huge cliffhanger about Kreese's getaway, fans have more questions about the show's future, particularly if Netflix prepares for the 6th season. Where would John Kreese go? While the final episode started with a cold open that presented John Kreese met with a terrible death, it turned out it was all a hoax, faked so he could run. It went out without a snag, and fans saw Kreese walk out of the penitentiary wearing a doctor's coat. Given that Gianni and Daniel embarrassed and double-crossed him, giving him a message that says, "No mercy mother," rather than the lawyer's phone number he thought he was receiving, it stands to reason that he has resentment. But given that Kreese is a fugitive, he would also be required to go under the radar, which would make taking out Daniel and Gianni and taking over Cobra Kai way more complex. Does Miguel's father figure ever figure out who he is? The storyline about Miguel leaving to go to Mexico to find his biological father didn't last as long as some fans expected. After finding the man and believing him to be a good family man, Miguel soon learned his mother was right, and his father was a bad and a dangerous man. Miguel never revealed to him who he was, which means his father continues to not know of his son's existence. Fans wonder if this might change. If someone like Terry, for example, comes upon the knowledge, he could alert Miguel's father to the truth, which could put a wrench in Carmen's plans to start a new, happy family quietly away from him. With Miguel being an adult by the next season, however, chances are the plotline may be abandoned altogether. Does Terry Silver get off on his charges? While the future seemed bleak for Terry Silver, given his tremendous wealth and resources, it's very likely he'll find his way out of the jam and get out, at least on bond. While he awaits trial or sentencing, Terry could use that time to build up Cobra Kai from behind the scenes. A potential successor could be Kim, who he recruited from Japan to come help him train his team. Terry is known to pay off people in power and has the money and resources to get what he wants. So it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility that he finds a technicality or two to get himself off without any punishment. What happens to Cobra Kai? With Terry Silver, one of the strongest fighters in Season 5 of Cobra Kai, out of the running, John Kreese clearly on the run, and Johnny Lawrence placing all of his power into Miyagi-Do/Eagle Fang Karate, and his new family, Cobra Kai may die, unless somebody else chooses to take over and handle it. It's likely the franchise can persist thanks to somebody else schooling, but Cobra Kai fans are interested in who? Mike Barnes, new to the loss of his company and likely his marriage, might be interested in a new career direction. Or maybe Johnny chooses to take back the direction and compete legally and equitably against Miyagi-Do, keeping some healthy contests between the two dojos. Do Gianni and Carmen have a baby? One of the most unexpected pieces of news in the new season was that CARMEN was pregnant. We saw an ultrasound image of his baby that fell out of Gianni's pocket at just the right time and gave him the shot of adrenaline he required to fight back against his opponents and prevail. Fans wonder if this is in Season 6, which is possible, and how far into the future it might start. Given that the doctor informed the couple they were okay to start informing friends and family, it's assumed that CARMEN is already past her first trimester. Will Anthony learn karate? Anthony, one of the Cobra Kai side characters with main character energy, eventually bore a more significant function in Seasons 4 and 5, and he communicated an attraction to learning karate. But with everything going on, he was not capable of getting any serious training to learn the basics. Fans wonder if he will eventually start learning the karate basics and be capable of fighting like the others. With Kenny presumably no longer behaving as a bully, fans also wonder if the duo will make amends or stay opponents. In any case, with both symbolizing the next generation of karate rivals, fans expect Anthony will train harder to catch up with his peers. Do the ex-Cobra Kai kids join Miyagi-Do? With the Cobra Kai members revolting after realizing that Silver bribed the All Valley judges to offer them the victory, they all angrily ripped off their shirts and tossed them over top of a beaten-down Silver following his loss to Daniel. The kids nevertheless require an outlet and still have a devotion to martial arts. Fans wonder if they will join the Miyagi-Do dojo or if their egos will stop them from joining it. Choices include breaking up Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do again, or somebody else assuming the lead at Cobra Kai. Nothing seems sure, which is the greatest question mark for Season 6. Do Kenny and ROBBY make amends? Kenny and ROBBY were one of the most painful connections in Season 4. After helping the young man, ROBBY appeared to lose Kenny to Cobra Kai, which trained him to be a bully, strike first, and offer no mercy. Kenny, once a lovely young man, twisted into an awful bully. He was disillusioned and resentful at discovering the reality about Silver, not willing to talk with ROBBY and acknowledge his wrongs. Fans wondering what the connection will be between the two if there's a Season 6. If things do not go well between them, it wouldn't shock anyone if another significant combat occurs in Cobra Kai. Will Miyagi-Do still enter the Sekai Teikai tournament? The great feud in Season 5 came when Daniel discovered that Silver was looking to enter Cobra Kai into the most significant world tournament, the Sekai Teikai. Of course, it came as a shock that both teams qualified, but with so much developing in the finale, there had been no news concerning this latest event. Whether Cobra Kai stops to exist or not remains to be seen. Either way, Miyagi-Do/Eagle Fang still qualifies, and fans will wonder if they'll move on with the tournament, train hard, and join it. It would create a wonderful story arc for a probable 6th season, particularly with excellent fighters on Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai. Also, they still haven't decided on the dojo's official name, and this is one huge thing that fans are waiting for. What did KUMIKO think of CHOZEN's message? After a heart-to-heart with both Daniel and Gianni, CHOZEN, one of the many returning Karate Kid protagonists in Cobra Kai, admitted that he was madly in love with KUMIKO. Daniel persuaded him he should act on his feelings. CHOZEN did just that, leaving her a sincere voice message from outside the nightclub where they were celebrating their victory. Fans never got to find out if and when KUMIKO heard the voice message, and if she returned CHOZEN's feelings. Given that he was evolved as a fan favorite due to his humor, and that he is one of the most redeemed from the Karate Kid trilogy, fans want to see him happy. And that wraps it up for today's video. We love to mix a little bit of speculation with facts. If you like this video and want to hear from us again, click the subscribe button below before leaving so we know that you enjoyed our video. Also, don't forget to go watch our other videos. See you next time.